Good evening, everybody. It's your boy Mike in California, and I'm a confident man. I'm on day 69 of my self-awareness project, and today what I want to be self-aware about is what is our superpower. I did a post yesterday and asking what is the one superpower that we all possess. And I got to be honest with you guys, I was pretty blown away. There's a couple people coming in. Thanks for whoever's coming in. I was pretty blown away with the response and all the different answers that I got yesterday. And I just thought that it would be cool for me to do a video. Thank you. James is in the house. Thank you. I know you're going to share this out. As you guys come in, go ahead and share, especially if you interacted yesterday with the post that I made and you made a comment about what your superpowers are. Like I was saying, I'm really surprised at the response that I got and how many people actually left comments. I counted them up, I tallied them up, I wrote them all down, and what I want to do is kind of discuss my opinion and what I think our superpower is. Hey Jody, thanks for coming in. Now, yesterday I got over 100 comments on this simple question: what do you think is our one superpower? Now, I already have my idea in mind of what I think everybody's superpower is, but personally, my superpower is the power of choice, and that's what I think my superpower is. Now, so what I like to do, anytime I declare a word or I start talking about something, I look up the actual meaning of the word so I can fully understand what I'm discussing. So I looked up the meaning of the word choice, and it says a choice is an act of selections, of making a decision when faced with two or more possibilities. So now the reason that I believe that choice is my superpower is because anything that's going on in my life, this is me personally. I know everybody's got their struggles. There's parts of the world where people's choices are very, very limited, okay? And they don't necessarily get a say where they come into the world, where they're born, who their parents are, so on and so forth. So when I say what my superpower, I believe, is choice. And the reason I say that is because regardless of what's going on around me, regardless of what somebody does to me, I know, hey Kim, thanks for coming in. I know that I have a choice. I have a choice to make a decision on how I react to what's going on. I have a decision to, react or step back and think about it and how it's affecting me. So, I always say that there's no choice that doesn't matter. Every single choice in life matters. So over a period of time, even the little choices add up to what it is that is going to end up being your life. So I was just going to go ahead real quick. It's not and read all the things that other people had said and kind of tell you what I think about it, if it's a choice or if it's a superpower. So you guys tell me what you think when I go through these. The first one I wrote down, somebody thought their superpower was adrenaline. Well, so adrenaline that just kicks in totally out of the blue. When life happens, that's just a rush that you get. So another person said inner strength. Where does that come from? Inner strength. Where do you think that comes from? So I'll get to that. I'll get to where I think inner choice comes from. The next one, somebody said their superpower is friendship. Another one said, a couple people said intuition. A couple people said attitude. A couple people said life. We had 2 people say their superpower is Jesus. We had one person that said their superpower is life. We had one person say their superpower is inspiration. We had one person say that their superpower is to forgive. We had another person say that their superpower is knowledge. We had 2 people say that it's being creative. Another person said it was thought, innovation, intent, sight, secrecy, their soul, thought, and action, kindness, and spiritual healing. No, those are the ones that were not very much. Now, there's a couple other ones that were pretty powerful. A lot of people, or 2 people said God, that's their superpower. 3 people said empathy. There was 8 people that said prayer. And then there was 14 people that said love. And there was 5 people that said choice. Now, this is just my personal opinion for what it's worth, okay? A lot of these things that I just read to you guys, I believe that most of them are a choice. So, kindness is a choice. What else? Let's see. Focus is a choice. To forgive somebody, I think that's a choice. You have to consciously think that, that's a choice to forgive somebody. Friendship is a choice. Attitude is definitely a choice, without a doubt. So, like I said, the thing is, we are presented with choices every single day. And the choices that we make, in the long run, over a period of time, become a snapshot of our life. I say that all the time. And I just want to tell a quick story about 3 POWs who were captured during the Second World War. Okay, they were all captured at the same time, and they were all prisoner of wars. They were locked up, and they were in prison as POWs for about 3 years, and they all got caught at the same time, and they were beaten, they were starved, they were in a dark room, and they were just, they were tortured. So the first guy, after the 3 years, he got out and ended up killing himself because he couldn't handle what had happened to him. The second guy spent the rest of his life in an insane asylum. And the third guy told a story that the whole time that he was in there, he just talked to God. And he had this special relationship. He decided, he made a choice that regardless of his circumstance, regardless of where he was, because he didn't really have a choice. He was locked up and he was a prisoner of war. He still had a choice to decide what he was going to do with his mind. And that's exactly what he did. He decided that, and he made the choice that this was not going to be his destiny. He wasn't going to let this place drive him crazy. He wasn't going to lose his power of choice. And so that just goes to show you that, the mind. So a lot of people wrote the mind. How many people wrote the mind? 8 people said that their mind is their superpower. So I think that mind and free will and choice, they all kind of go along the same lines. So I always say that your mind is the most powerful thing in your world. And you control that, you control your own destiny. And it's all about making choices. We have them every single day. How many? I don't even know. I can't even imagine how many choices and decisions that we make every day. And I've kind of gone through my whole life just making choices and decisions on autopilot, not really consciously thinking about them. There's so many little decisions that you make every day that you don't even really think about it. So, that's what's been very, very beneficial for me to do these videos and do the self-awareness challenge, is the fact that I have to, be self-aware about the choices that I'm making, and do the work and do my personal development, and, try to dig deep inside of myself to be ready when the opportunity and the situations arise to be able to make the right choices at the right time, because it's critical. Timing is critical with choices as well. So, I just think that if you make the right choices with consistency and persistency, like I always say, over a long period of time, then you're gonna have a happy life. I mean, we choose to be upset. We choose to be angry. When something's happening, if somebody's yelling at me, somebody's upset with me, it's my choice to take that in a positive way or a negative way? I'm going to say, am I going to learn something from this? Am I supposed to learn something from this? Or is it something that I just need to walk away from and wash my hands? You make a choice to be upset. You make a choice to be mad. You make a choice to be happy. You make a choice to be sad. And it all boils down to what you're doing with your emotions. And, it's a snowball thing. The more bad decisions that I make, I'm going to be inclined to make more bad decisions in the future, because that's how I program my mind over time. And that's why I'm working so hard right now to literally brainwash myself and reprogram my mind to make choices not to be afraid, to do what I need to do and get out there and live life, because that's what it's all about. We are so blessed with what we have. So making choices, I think, is so, so huge. And, it just, like I said, every single choice matters. Every choice matters. So make sure, guys, that you are consciously thinking about your choices, okay? Because I know that when I decide to make a choice that I'm not going to react to a certain situation in a certain way, it's making my life a whole lot smoother. I don't have to take in the negativity. I can admit and be wrong, even though but that I know that I might be right. I'm pretty sure I'm right. I'm 100% I'm right if I know that I'm right. And even if I admit that I'm wrong, I'm making a choice to take power of the situation so I can to avoid conflict. And it's not that I'm being meek or that I'm being passive or letting somebody walk all over me. That's not the case at all. It's just having the power to be able to not react. And sometimes when somebody's just so mad at you, you have to just retreat and then come back and stand your ground respectfully. So making choices is huge, guys. That's about all I wanted to cover with you guys tonight. And I'm really happy that everybody made their comments and participated and engaged with the post, and I really appreciate that. So I'm going to go ahead and get out of here and make it short and sweet tonight. I got to get to bed. Got a fun day planned ahead tomorrow with the kids and the family. We're going to have a good time. So, guys, thanks so much for watching. Please share this out if you think that it would help somebody think more about the choices that they make. Because I kind of went over a bunch of the little things that everybody thinks are their power. So, make good choices and be conscious about them. It's a trip when you start really thinking about every decision, and it slows you down. It's slowing me down and making me ponder and think and just be more intentional with my actions because of the choices that I make. So I'm going to go ahead and bounce out of here. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be day 70, and I'm only going to have 20 days left. And, I did a video last night about people that you could trust on Facebook, and a lot of people watched it. I got a lot of comments, and I really appreciate everybody that commented on that video and everything. And it dawned on me last night that I haven't talked about it for a long time, but this whole process, I think it was day 10 when I started doing the videos, that I decided I was going to write a book about this experience that I'm doing, simply by taking all of the videos and transferring them into text and an ebook and then eventually a book. And it's just so awesome, the people that are following me and liking my videos and sharing everything that's going on. You guys are going to be a part of a book. Okay, I don't know if people are aware of that, but you guys are going to be in my book. I'm obviously going to make sure that everybody that I mention the book, I get your permission to do so. But I've had so many people help me and reach out to me and guide me and want the best for me. And like I said last night, to me, it's showing the amazing humanity that is still left in the world. There's so many people that want to help. And I'm surrounding myself with those kind of people because that's what I want to do. So, hey, Susan, thanks for coming in. So, yeah, it's going to be really, really cool. I've never written a book before, and I know that that is one of the things that people suggest that you do when you're trying to build yourself up. So I'm really happy that the people that are watching me all the time, they're going to be involved with that, and it's just going to be something that's going to be passed down for that's going to help other people. So this interaction that you guys are having with me, the comments that you make and everything, you guys, and by a certain type of way, are going to be helping other people without even realizing, without even knowing it, because the comments that people put in my videos are awesome. They're uplifting. They're amazing. Nobody puts negative stuff in there, and it's absolutely amazing. Hey, Nicole, thanks for coming. I was actually just getting ready to wrap up. I hope you guys had a good night tonight with your husband's gig. Anyways, so yeah, you guys are going to be part of my book. It'll be awesome. So I appreciate you guys jumping in here, watching my video. Please share it if you think it's going to help somebody out, maybe help them make some choices, maybe be more conscious about their choices. But that is my superpower, guys, that I believe that I need to stand by, is making choices and conscious choices about my life to put myself in a better situation for the future. Okay, I'm out of here, guys. This is your boy Mike Chavez, and I'm a confident man. I'll see you tomorrow on day 70. Good night.